welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Sue Margolis, and she is here to give us a United update. Well, hi, Sue. How have you been?
I'm above ground, and that's the most important part of life right now.
Well, that's for sure. Well, I'm really glad you're not like greeting me from the grave because I think I'd be a little afraid. All right. Well, what do you have for us today?
Well, I'm back again to report on United, and we started out the new year with much to do and got some of it done. United had to replace Anthony Liberatore. He resigned due to health issues and felt he couldn't do justice to the job. We shall miss him and hope him well. The new board member is Diane Casey, and she's a CPA and has been a resident of the village for 15 years and is a member of the Roberts Rules Study Group. We are really lucky to have such a gem on our board. This will give us another set of eyes on our financials. It was a hard choice because we had 3 very well qualified residents who volunteered, the other 2 being David Merriweather and Abdul Rahi. I hope they will continue their interest in the board affairs and volunteer to do committee work. So that's the thing. But not only did we have to replace Anthony, but Anthony was the first vice president. So we needed to fill that position. Manuel Armendariz was elected to that position, and everybody knows Manny.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Well, good. At least you knew somebody, so that was perfect.
Okay. On the consent calendar, we had 3 landscape requests for tree removals, of which 3, we had the standard ones. 3 were granted, 1 denied. We're very cautious in removing trees. There are specific guidelines. Please see the landscape manual on the internet if you're worried about it. We will be revising the committee assignments to fit Diane into the best slots. Elsie Addington will be taking over Governing Docs Committee, which Anthony had chair of, and more changes are to come.
Sure.
The largest modification to governing docs are the changes needed for us to come in compliance with Assembly Bill 3182, and we've been working on this for a while.
Yeah.
It has been on 28-day review for residents to have an opportunity to look it over our recommended changes and give us input. Unfortunately, the resolution was not completed as presented, so we modified it at the meeting, and thus we've put a modified version on for another 28 days.
Okay.
There are large changes.
Yeah.
We now have to allow up to 25% of the units to be leased. Secondly, buyers of units need not own the unit for a year before being able to lease it. This way we were trying to keep the place not a investment type of place, but
right,
having people live here.
Okay.
But we lost that.
Yeah.
And the third one, which is the one we really are unhappy about, is we need to allow 30-day leases.
Oh,
So
what were the leases before?
90 days.
Oh, 90 days.
90.
Oh, is that kind of be like an Airbnb kind of thing?
Yes, unfortunately. And you still have to qualify to be over 55 and so forth, but a lot of people like to come here and play golf. And they'll take off a month to come play golf because it's cheap.
Oh.
And so fortunately, the real estate people say it doesn't pay for them to put through these leases.
Right.
They only get $35 or so for all the work it takes to fill out all the paperwork.
Right.
But, yeah.
I mean, I think the 30-day lease thing could be good if someone was looking to live here, and then they could, just hang out for 30 days to see if they liked it.
Right.
But otherwise, I see your concern there.
So these changes are in effect as of January 1st, and we have a year to get our documentation in order. So we're hoping to do it pretty good.
Okay.
Quickly. The financials look good. We are at an all-time high in our reserve fund. We have a favorable variance in operating expenses. A lot of this is due to COVID, in spite of our high insurance costs.
Right.
So the committees are off to a good start. They put goals together and are working closely with staff to make things happen.
Good.
In the closed sessions, we're working to clear all the cases where owners owe us more than $5,000. Hopefully we'll complete this work shortly. Most of these have been on the books for over 2 years.
Wow.
Unfortunately, we're having to do membership termination in order to take care of this.
Hmm.
It's thought that anybody who gets behind more than 2 months on their assessment will have difficulty catching up. So we hope to start working with residents at that point instead of allowing their debt to build up.
Yeah, well, that's a lot, 5,000. I guess
Yeah.
that would be, how many months would that be? Like
Approximately 7
months.
7 months.
And what do
Yeah.
you do? What do you do? It says membership could be canceled. What does that mean?
That means we put a lien and we take away the building from them, then we sell it, and then we give them the funds that we take our money out and give them the rest of the funds.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, they should probably start paying so they don't lose their place to live.
They're going to lose their place to live. We have a couple of squatters. We have a couple of them are people who are dead and they don't have anybody that's taking care of their estate.
Oh,
So there's all kinds of reasons this occurs, but a few of them are just not paying, and
wow.
we're getting after them.
Okay.
We signed off on 4 contracts: tree trimming, slope maintenance, grounds maintenance, and roofing. The roofing contract was 92 pages long, and I hope it gives you a feel for the work the board is doing. We had to review every bit of it.
Wow. Well, that sounds like a large job.
It is. Finally, I apologize to have to do some nagging, but Christmas decorations should be taken down. I noticed a small number of us haven't seemed to gotten around to it. Also, it's 2 months after the election. Surely all election posters, political signs, and political flags should have been taken down by now. I apologize for having to nag, but people are complaining about these things.
Right. Well, if they love them, they can put them inside.
Yeah.
In their living room.
Thank you so much for inviting me to have this chance to give the update.
You're welcome, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And we'll be right back after this.